Hey guys, this is Joe popping on, and today I have gotten in one of the new anime pops that I actually thought was actually really cool, and I was really surprised that they were doing this. It's a real throwback for me. I remember this from when I was really little, and I really haven't rewatched the show in almost forever. But the one I'm talking about is Speed Racer. This was an amazing anime. I actually have to say, I actually really like the new movie that they came out with a while back for it. It actually was pretty on point for what the show was, but I thought this one was too cool. I couldn't believe they were doing Speed Racer and X and everything like that. I was like, oh, it's just too nice. And the one I had to go for first was him in the Mach 5 because it's just what I picture when I picture Speed Racer. I usually try to stay away from the pop rides. They take up a lot of room, but every so often they will come out with one that I'm just like, that's awesome, and I want to go for it. And the Mach 5 was one of them. I really like the ride, the pop rides, but sometimes they're just too big. And like the figures on it are nothing special. Like it's just usually like a ride with then the character in it, and unless it takes like a specific scene or something like that, I usually skip it. But I don't know about you guys. Do you do the same thing? Do you rather just get the normal figure and skip the ride? But like for this one, I had to go for the ride, like hands down. I'm not sure if I'll ever get the normal figure. I might go for the chase because I do like that scene with the guy who transforms into Speed Racer. But once again, that's very different because once again, that's the chase and it's a completely new figure. But here we go. This is the Mach 5. This one is really nice. It's not too big, which I really like, because look at this. Like, it's pretty small, pretty compact. I like it that Speed stays in the car. He's not standing. He doesn't have any pegs or anything like that. Take a look at that. That looks great. And it does have Match 5, which is his license plate. I'm not sure if you can see it. Sorry if you can't. Just a nice detail. These look great. The wheels are turning, so he is turning, which is pretty nice. So you can kind of see it over here. It's just a really nice pop ride. As I've said, like, they're expensive, they take up a lot of room, so I understand why most people do not go for them. It messes up your collection, especially if you're an in-box collector, because they're all different shapes for these ones. Like, as I know, like my the pizza wagon, the turtle van is just very strange size box, so it's with like the chimichanga truck and stuff like that. If you're in box, it just kind of messes with how you can shelve, hence why I like to do out of box. I like to really kind of see the figures. I keep the boxes, as I've said before, all in great condition. They're all in tubs in the garage and basement and where I can fit them so they can live on, but I don't know. I do like to see them out. It makes me kind of depressed if I keep everything in the box. I used to be an in-box collector. My entire walls all around my rooms that they're in were just completely covered with pop boxes, and it really felt like a store. I felt like I was going into a store and it was just very cold. So for me, in my state of mind, I like to have them out of box. It just makes me happy. I like to pick them up. I like to feel them. I like to see all the detail. I am an artist, so I do like to actually see all the great detail. I love sculpture and stuff like that. And just being a toy collector for my entire life, I do love the detail on figures. And I love how detailed and everything Funko has gotten. And I just love these kind of figures. So I just think it's so much fun. And I think it's just so cool now to have a Speed Racer in my pop collection, because I do love all these extraordinarily different shows all in the same style. It's just so cool to me. It just looks great. I highly recommend, if anybody does like it, I do recommend trying to get it on sale, like if you can get it like with hot cash, as I did, or if you can get it at like a coupon for like Barnes & Noble or something like that. Definitely go for it that way. I do not believe this is worth the normal price, because once again, it's kind of small. It's not as big as some of the pop rides, not as detailed, but it's amazing. But I felt that way with a couple ones, because I don't know if any of you know out there if from One Punch Man if that bike rider is actually a pop ride, because that's how they have him listed right now, and he's $30 for a small figure on a bicycle. I don't know if it's really that. sad to say, I probably will have to skip that one for my One Punch Man collection, but I don't know. Hopefully they do bring it back down to maybe like $15. If they do more expensive, maybe $20. I don't know. It's just really stupid in my mind that him on a bicycle is the same price as I can get the dragon from Lord of the Rings, or I can get Speed Racer, or if I can get the new Pop Ride for who is it? Ice Cube, which is really cool. But I just don't see a bicycle being the same price. It's like what they did for the Vespa for Deadpool. It's just really weird. I don't know if I like it. So let me know if you guys like the new designs for the Speed Racer Pops. I really like them. I might try to go for the whole set. I don't know. But I do love Speed Racer, and I think they're just a really fun set. And I never thought they would be a pop. To be honest, I thought this was too old. So thank you all for tuning in. If you do like what you're seeing, please like, comment, and subscribe. I really appreciate it. And I will catch you guys on the next one. This is Joe popping on, and I'm popping off. Toodles.